Hi and welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to talk about key insight 3, dynamics in talent allocation. So if you look at the COVID-19 pandemic, it increased the gaps in several key talent management issues in many companies all around the world. The main issues were on-demand skills. So these are very high value but very niche and very scarce skills that was needed. So these skills were different from country to country and from market to market. So some it was automation, some it was IT skills, some it was big data analytics and people analytics to better understand the operations of the business. Then we had the impact of digitization and automation. So people were scared that they might lose their jobs due to automation and all these technological solutions coming and taking over a lot of work from their routine day-to-day work. Then there were things like increasing the agility of the business because the market conditions were very volatile and the business needs to make decisions very quickly but also very effectively. So we need to have the right data in a relevant and timely manner in order to ensure that we can make those decisions very quickly. So that includes things like prioritizing our projects and then allocating the talent accordingly and factors like that. Then there was the flexibility aspect that's coming in from the employees because they demanded more flexibility for their jobs. So things like remote working, working from anywhere, and also creating a work schedule on their own so that they can integrate their personal life and work life in a much more balanced manner, a much more healthy manner, rather than being burnt out or being stressed due to balancing their work life and personal life. So what are the most highly demanded skills as of 2020? So according to the World Economic Forum, there are quite a number of few. The first is the analytical thinking and innovation. So we need a lot of innovation for companies to compete fiercely with strong competition from other competitors and also to create a much more delightful customer experience. Then we need things like active learning and learning strategies. So continuous learning is important in these days because information is exponentially grown and also technology is also growing exponentially. So we need the right skills, the right capabilities, the knowledge and the skill set in order to support that exponential growth. Then we have things like complex problem solving. So things like systems thinking, first principle thinking are also very important in terms of addressing business challenges and coming up with innovative solutions. Then we have critical thinking and analysis. So we need to have the ability to reason out, the ability to analyze from multiple perspectives and also to understand things like cognitive biases that might affect our decision making abilities. Then we have creativity, originality and initiative. So a lot of companies are looking into investing a lot of money, resources and talents on building AI capabilities or artificial intelligence capabilities. So artificial intelligence will do a lot of repetitive mundane tasks, leaving much more creative and value-adding tasks to professionals. Then we have skills like social influence and leadership. So being able to take the initiative, being able to influence positive change within communities and also to give leadership in crisis is also very important. Then we have things like technology use, monitoring and control. So skills like programming and systems design are also very important to implement customized solutions or what we call industry specific solutions. For example, if you're working in the maritime industry and you're providing technological solutions to the maritime industry, it's very important that you have a background knowledge of the maritime industry in order to customize the technological solutions to suit the maritime industry. Then we have skills like technology design and programming. So coming up with innovative solutions to address problems. For example, if you look at the agriculture industry, coming up with much more better solutions to capture the environmental telemetric data like humidity, temperature in real time. So that sort of a thing. Then resilience, stress tolerance and flexibility. So amidst unprecedented challenges, you need crisis management, resilience, stress tolerance and flexibility. Then finally, reasoning, problem solving and ideation. So skills like building minimum viable products or MVPs, quickly evaluating feasibility of ideas and skills like that. Then there are quite a number of business models that the HR industry is using in order to manage the talent, in order to allocate the talent. One such model is flow to work model. So this is basically operating model which matches scarce skills or skills that are very high in demand but are very hard to find. So managing that scarce skills to high priority work or allocating them in order to improve the development of people. And also, we prioritize based on each project's requirement, the criticality of the project, the value that it brings to the business and its importance, and then allocate the niche skills according to each project based on the priority list. Then also we're seeing agile talent management. So this is coming from the software industry where we develop agile software where we are able to release frequent updates, frequent features by reducing the complexity and simplifying the processes. So similar to that, this strategy focuses on rapidly shifting the resources in response to the workplace and the marketplace dynamics. Well, that's about it for Key Insight 3, Dynamics in Talent Allocation. I'll see you on another lecture.